Have you ever been deeply hurt by someone's words or actions? Maybe it was an unfair criticism, a harsh insult, or even a passing comment that stayed with you for days. Emotional pain can be one of the hardest struggles to overcome, leaving us feeling vulnerable and powerless. But what if I told you there's a way to shield yourself from hurt entirely? Imagine a life where no insult, criticism, or negative action could disturb your peace of mind. Buddha's teachings reveal that this isn't just wishful thinking. It's a reality you can achieve. Let me ask you, when someone says something hurtful, why do their words sting? Is it because of what they say, or is it because of how we react? Buddha taught that emotional pain doesn't come from others, but from within us. And the good news? You can choose not to let it in. Through a simple yet profound story, Buddha shows us how to reclaim our power and let go of emotional pain. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to apply his timeless wisdom to your life, becoming unshakable in the face of negativity. In today's world, emotional resilience has never been more important. From social media to personal relationships, we're constantly exposed to situations that challenge our peace of mind. A negative comment online or a tense argument can leave us feeling drained and hurt. But Buddha's teachings offer us a way out. His wisdom reminds us that while we can't control others' actions, we can always control our response. This is the foundation of emotional freedom, mastering the art of letting go. Now, let's dive into one of Buddha's most transformative teachings, the story of the gift of anger. Picture a serene monk sitting peacefully under a tree when an angry man approaches, hurling insults. What the monk does next will surprise you and change the way you think about emotional pain forever. Let's begin. Long ago there lived a wise and peaceful monk. He was known throughout the land for his unshakable calm and kindness. No matter the chaos around him, he remained serene, radiating compassion to all who crossed his path. One day, as the monk meditated under a large tree near a bustling village, a man approached him, his face flushed with anger. This man had heard of the monk's wisdom, but didn't believe someone could be so calm and unaffected by the world. Determined to prove the monk a fraud, he decided to test him. The man stood before the monk and began to hurl insults. "You're nothing but a fake," he shouted. "You pretend to be wise, but you know nothing." His voice grew louder and his words became harsher. He ridiculed the monk's lifestyle, his teachings, and even his appearance. Villagers gathered nearby, curious to see how the monk would react. Surely, they thought, even the calmest person would lose their temper after such an attack. But to everyone's surprise, the monk didn't react at all. He simply sat there, his expression as serene as ever. Frustrated by the monk's silence, the man shouted louder. He stepped closer, trying to provoke a reaction. "Why won't you say anything? Are you too afraid to defend yourself?" Finally, the monk opened his eyes and spoke, his voice calm and gentle. "May I ask you a question?" he said. The man hesitated, taken aback by the monk's response. "What is it?" he snapped. "When someone offers you a gift and you choose not to accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" the monk asked. The man frowned, confused by the question. "It still belongs to the person who offered it, of course." The monk smiled softly. "Exactly. In the same way, if you offer me your anger and I choose not to accept it, does it not remain yours?" The man was stunned. He realized that no matter how much anger he directed at the monk, it had no effect because the monk refused to take it in. The insults, the harsh words, they were powerless without the monk's acceptance. Humbled, the man fell silent. He bowed before the monk, thanked him for the lesson, and walked away with a newfound understanding of anger and emotional control. This simple yet profound story teaches us that we cannot control others' actions, but we can control our responses. Just like the monk, we can choose not to accept negativity, keeping our peace intact. Anger, insults, and criticism only have power over us if we allow them to. By practicing this mindset, we can shield ourselves from emotional pain and live with unshakable peace. The story of the monk and the angry man carries a profound lesson. Emotional pain is not something others impose on us. It's something we allow ourselves to feel when we accept their negativity. This simple but transformative idea forms the foundation of emotional mastery. Now, let's break down the teachings behind the story and uncover how you can apply them to your life. One of the key takeaways from the story is the monk's choice not to react. When faced with anger and insults, most of us instinctively respond with defensiveness, anger, or sadness. But this reaction only amplifies the negativity, fueling a cycle of emotional pain. The monk teaches us that we have the power to choose our response. By not reacting, we deny the negativity any power over us. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions, but instead observing them calmly and choosing not to let them control you. How to apply this? Point 1. The next time someone criticizes or insults you, pause before reacting. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, do I need to accept this? Often you'll find that their words lose their power when you refuse to internalize them. Buddha's wisdom teaches us that the pain we feel doesn't come from others' actions, but from our minds. When someone insults you, it's not their words that hurt, it's the meaning you attach to those words. The monk's calmness demonstrates that insults are just sounds in the air unless we give them meaning. By recognizing this, we can take back control over our emotions. How to apply this? Point 1. Practice mindfulness to become aware of your thoughts and reactions. When you notice yourself feeling hurt or angry, ask, why does this bother me? This self-reflection can help you detach from the pain and see it for what it is, a temporary emotion. The monk's question, to whom does the gift belong, highlights the importance of letting go. Anger, like a gift, only affects us if we choose to accept it. By refusing to hold on to negativity, we free ourselves from emotional suffering. Letting go doesn't mean ignoring problems or tolerating harmful behavior. It means releasing the emotional baggage that weighs you down. Forgiveness, gratitude, and compassion are tools that can help you let go. How to apply this? Point 1. When someone wrongs you, visualize their negativity as a package you're refusing to accept. Instead of holding on to resentment, choose to release it and focus on your peace of mind. Mastering your emotions doesn't happen overnight, but with practice you can learn to cultivate the calm and resilience of the monk in the story. Remember, no one can truly hurt you unless you allow them to. By choosing non-reaction, understanding the source of your pain and letting go of negativity, you can experience unshakable inner peace. Take this teaching to heart and start practicing it today. Your journey to emotional freedom begins now. Teachings from the story of the gift of anger aren't just ancient wisdom. They're timeless principles that can be applied to our fast-paced modern lives. Whether dealing with criticism on social media, navigating workplace conflicts, or managing personal relationships, Buddha's lessons on emotional mastery are more relevant than ever. Let's explore how these teachings can guide us through everyday challenges and help us build resilience in today's world. In the digital age, criticism is everywhere. A single post or comment can spark a flood of negativity. It's easy to feel hurt or frustrated when faced with online attacks, but the monk's lesson teaches us how to rise above it. Instead of reacting impulsively to a harsh comment, pause and ask yourself, do I need to accept this? Recognize that negative words online only have power if you internalize them. Just like the monk refused the man's anger, you can refuse to accept the negativity of strangers on the internet. Practical tip. Point 1. Limit your time spent reading negative comments. Focus on constructive feedback and surround yourself with supportive communities. Remember, you control what you allow into your mental space. Workplaces often bring interpersonal conflicts, whether it's a demanding boss, a competitive coworker, or an unkind remark during a meeting. In such situations, emotions can run high and it's tempting to react defensively. The monk's calm response reminds us that we don't need to mirror others' negativity. Instead of reacting with frustration or anger, choose to respond with professionalism and composure. By doing so, you protect your peace and maintain control over the situation. Practical tip. Point 1. When faced with criticism or conflict at work, take a moment to breathe before responding. Use that pause to evaluate whether the situation requires a response or if it's better left unanswered. Point 2. In close relationships, emotions are deeply intertwined, and misunderstandings or arguments can hurt deeply. The lesson from the monk reminds us that we don't have to carry the emotional weight of every disagreement. By choosing not to take things personally, you create space for understanding and compassion. For instance, if a loved one lashes out in anger, pause to consider their perspective rather than reacting. This approach can transform conflicts into opportunities for growth. Practical tip. Point 1. Practice active listening during disagreements. Acknowledge the other person's emotions without absorbing their negativity. Focus on solutions rather than blame. Modern life is full of stressors, work deadlines, family responsibilities, and constant notifications. Mindfulness, as taught by Buddha, can help you center yourself amidst the chaos. By practicing mindfulness, you can learn to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, reducing the likelihood of reacting impulsively to negative situations. Practical tip. Point 1. Set aside a few minutes each day for mindfulness meditation. Reflect on the monk's question, "To whom does the gift belong?" This simple reminder can help you let go of emotional burdens and stay grounded. The wisdom of the gift of anger isn't confined to a story from centuries ago. It's a mindset you can bring into your everyday life. Whether you're dealing with negativity online, conflicts at work, or challenges in your relationships, the principles of non-reaction, letting go, and mindfulness can empower you to maintain your peace. Start small. The next time you encounter negativity, pause, breathe, and remind yourself you don't have to accept the gift. Your emotional freedom is in your hands. The story of the gift of anger teaches us a timeless truth. No one can hurt you unless you allow them to. Emotional pain is not imposed by others. It's something we accept when we internalize negativity. By choosing not to react, understanding the true source of our emotions, and letting go of anger, we gain the freedom to live with unshakable peace. In today's world, this lesson is more relevant than ever. Whether you're facing criticism, conflict, or everyday stress, Buddha's teachings remind us that we have the power to protect our inner peace. Imagine what life would be like if you carried this mindset into every situation. The next time someone tries to hurt you with words or actions, remember the monk's wisdom. Pause and ask yourself, do I need to accept this? This shift in perspective can transform your relationships, reduce stress, and empower you to focus on what truly matters. Emotional mastery isn't about avoiding negativity. It's about choosing not to let it control you. If you found value in this video, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Let's spread the wisdom of emotional resilience and help others discover the strength within themselves. Before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next empowering story. Together, we can build a community of mindful, peaceful individuals making the world a better place. Thank you for watching, and remember, your peace is in your hands.